these are some of the policies that have to slowly start to come into play around governance, financial analytics, and alerting. Okay, it's standard asset management, but it's more.
Right? Yeah, but also doing something about it.
Yes, yes.
Asset and governance and financials and all that, but I wanted to move on to a topic where most of us, I guess, are a bit concerned about now, right? So cloud computing and security. I've migrated my computers to cloud.
Okay.
Is it secure? And what does compliance look like and security look like in cloud?
Okay, so look, security, first of all, is the biggest hindrance or the biggest blocker to people actually moving to cloud.
Moving to cloud, I agree with you there. Yeah.
Once people have gotten over that, now one of the questions is what happens when I'm there? How am I going to manage it? How do I understand what my security policies and everything looks like? Because I've got all these people looking at it. So there are ways and there are tools and there are systems that can be deployed over the top of any cloud implementation so that a chief risk officer can actually have a complete view of compliance across an entire cloud account or series of cloud accounts. They can dig down into what the resultant security policy is and get a graphical representation of it. And either the chief risk officer or the IT reseller who's responsible for the environment should be monitoring that, all right, on a daily basis. And they should be alerted for anything that's outside of policy. There are ways now that you can scan a cloud account and put a policy over it, which is, let's say, a PCI compliance policy, and actually see how compliant you are to that policy and work to remediate, and then set alerts if anything is deployed into that cloud account that is contravening policy.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So all of these tools are there.
All those things are there.
Yes.
It's just about having the right people to play with them, I suppose.
Correct. And people who know what they're doing.
Exactly.
All right. And it's about being proactive at the beginning. You know, when you're planning a migration, great, but prepare the end state.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And prepare to know where you're going to land and how you're going to be secure. At the end of the day, nobody wants to be another Equifax. Nobody wants to get hacked. Nobody wants their information out there.
Yes.
All right. And that's from an IT reseller's perspective as well as the end user customer.
Absolutely. Hands down.
Yeah.
Neither of us, including the IT reseller, wants to get hacked.
Yeah.
So we talked about the right people on the job. My question to you then is, who should be looking after the governance pieces, right? There's different components we mentioned so far, and who is the best person to look after those things?